Alright, welcome back to the Supercoach Nuff channel. In this video we're going to review round 26 of the 2025 NRL Fantasy season. So, I need to go back to round 26 first. So, it was a pretty good week for myself, scoring a 1090, which was in the top 6.5k or thereabouts for the round, and did see me move back up about 800 spots overall. So, we were 4921. 4162, so good chance of finishing top 5k. With a bit of luck this week, might even squeeze inside the top 4k, which we will take as a success if it is to come to fruition. But having a look at the team, we did get Aaron Clark's 43 at the hooker position. Payne Haas, Terrell May were fantastic yet again, 79 and 87 respectively. Nafahu White was solid with a 54. Jacob Preston was awesome, 3 tries, 75 points. Angus Crichton was a little bit flat though with just the 29. Lachie Galvin with 57 was solid, and then Nico Hines is our captain with just a 59. So, shouldn't have gone away from the big two. I think we'll throw the pod captaincy away this week. Tom Trbojevic was good with 56. Nwangani Tuase was great with a 79. Teddy with a 75. Campbell with a 73 was awesome. Jacob Kiraz with a 43, maybe injured, which is not ideal for this time of year. Kurt Donahue with a 58 was good, though, on the bench. Hudson Young with a 71. Josh Cohen with a 61. Always looks really good when he plays on those edges. Just, I guess, a bit hard when you're stuck behind kicks and presto. And then Connor Watson with a 32 did outscore Fletcher Hunt with a 24 in the end. So that was my team, but we're probably more interested in the leagues and how they went this week. So all said and done, I need to go to the fixtures. So in the main GF, well done to Schmick Richards, getting the win over Panic at Tedesco. So 949 to 880. So both went with Payne Haas as captain, Terrell May in both. Kurt Donahue probably cancelled out Joe Tarpany. So no Ellie Katoa, no Nathan Cleary, no Adam Dewey. So it was probably just more of a case of who was available. So yeah, with only 4 on the bench for both, it looks like they'll both missing a couple. And maybe just for Mike having an extra one out this week was the difference. So pretty tough going, but I guess then is the breaks. And in the minor semi-final there, well done to Differential, Shoab's team, scoring a 10-21 over Team Gibbon. So let's have a look at how we got there. So yeah, had a deeper bench, so would have got Papali'i and King Tongi's scores for Cleary and Edwards. And, some good scoring throughout. Captain Tedesco was good. So, well done, Shoab. I don't know if I can see any other teams from this week. Overall. So, there we go. So 1094 for Shano's Guns, or the Flying Pig with an 1102. So, here, Captain Haas was probably the difference there. Would have definitely vaulted me into the 1100s if I just played it a bit safer. Cherry Evans with a 92 was good. Had Hines, Hayward, Horsburgh with a 67 was nice off the bench. And a little bit from Owen Paddy as well, getting him up over the 1100. So in the second league, fixtures. So well done to Sydney Sweeney's Marks team with an 11-12. That is a big score for the GF. So Cook with a 68, Captain Haas, had Hudson Young 71, Reece Walsh with a 90, that's awesome. Had Horsburgh and Moses with a 59 on the bench. So some great scoring there. Well done, Mark. But we'll just have a look at overall. That's what we want. So Couple of big scores this week in the second league. Looks like the Yowies, Mark's other team, with an 11.33 was the way to go. So had Brayley, Tarpany, Preston, Jerry Evans all score well. Walsh, Campbell, Tedesco. Solid scores on the bench as well. So well done, Mark, on both fronts. So I guess one more week. As we said, we want to push for top 4K, but it might just be a case of who's actually available. So hopefully we get Cleary and Yo back. Not too sure. But just looking through, we may have to use Fletcher Hunt in place of Kiraz. So what we might do is just leave it as is in case he comes good. But Dewey out. When does the Tigers play fairly late? So we could use the loophole. I guess assuming everyone else is on deck, I have a feeling Hudson Young won't play. So um, he may be one that goes on the bench. But I guess it'll probably be Watson and Curran may sit out if need be. And so I'll just try the C on Payne Haas. Yeah. So yeah, you can flip and choose whichever way you want to go. Maybe we'll go Terrell May. But yeah, we're going to just pick between those two for captain. Nothing silly for this last round. Yeah, but we'll wait for teams on Tuesday. We'll have a bit of a look at the who's hot, who's not list on Thursday, and we'll go from there. But as always, if you've got any questions, comments, thoughts, feel free to add them below this video. Give us a like if you enjoy the fantasy content. Subscribe for all the fantasy sports content on the channel. And other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.